Hello everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. I hope everybody's doing great this morning. It's Monday, June 10th. Currently at 64 degrees. High today is 74. Chance of rain 9% and winds at 3 miles per hour. We got a nice slow rain yesterday instead of just a storm coming up real quick and dumping a bunch that just goes down the drain, into the storm drains and stuff. Had a nice slow rain. That's the kind that really helps my garden and everything. And yeah, it makes the grass grow. That's the only downside to it. Okay. Today I'm going to have an out and about with Mike and Joy. We went to Walmart and back. And surprisingly, they weren't that busy. We went, let's see, what time was it yesterday? I think we went about 3, somewhere around 3 or 3:30, and there was a lot less people. Of course, on Sunday, I don't know if that's one of their busier days or not really. Saturday seems like it is, and Friday. But we kind of enjoyed it that it wasn't so busy. And of course, I'll have a haul probably Tuesday, and then hopefully, as far as I know, Wednesday so far is going to be Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews. He just hadn't been feeling good lately, and his hip, has really been giving him fits. Anyway, tonight I didn't want to stop at Aldi to get just the chicken salad and some of those wraps. So, and I found out though that Walmart doesn't have a great variety, or ours doesn't, of tortillas and wraps, what you would call wraps. They used to have some up at the deli, and I noticed they're not there anymore. So, these are the ones, and I show them in the haul, I believe. These are the ones from Aldi that we really like. They've got either spinach or tomato. I don't know if these might still be okay. 611. So they're about, they're not quite out of date then. Today's the 10th. But we ended up getting these, which were about the same size. But the only ones that they had that were, like they just had spinach. They didn't have any tomato ones or anything like that. They just, sorry, I'm having to put all this back over here without messing it up. They had one that was spinach, but it was the carb-free one or whatever, and I just didn't know if I'd like them or not. I don't know where I got them from one time. I tried the carb, low carb or whatever one, whichever one it was I tried. None of us liked it. It just didn't taste the same. So, I didn't want to take a chance because they were like $5 for 8 little tortillas. That's kind of high anyway, and they were small. They were smaller than this one I just showed you. They were not much bigger than I wouldn't say they were a whole lot bigger than a street taco, tortilla. So I was like, you couldn't get much in them or anything. But anyway, I got some. I was wanting if we were going to stop at Aldi, which we didn't, I was wanting the wraps and some of that cranberry. There's this cranberry almond, I think, chicken salad. But then I got to looking at at the deli, and they had what's their brand. It was cranberry and pecan chicken salad, but it's small. It's only 12 ounces, so I hope it's enough to make 3. But anyway, the one at Aldi, I believe, is like 16 ounces, I think, at least. Maybe more. But so anyway, I went ahead and got it, and we're going to try that and have probably what's left of the potato salad. That we got some potato salad at Publix the other day. I didn't get enough for a haul, and we just got a sub and some potato salad, 2 different kinds. And I like the Southern style one. Joy and Logan, he likes them all, but Joy really likes the red potato one. Red potatoes. She likes that one, so we got her that one, and Her and Logan had some of it, and then I got the southern one, so I got some left. So we may as well have it. We got some of each left, actually. So that'll be an easy, no-cook meal, which I love. And, you know, it's good. In warm weather, that's a nice, refreshing type, you know, to me, is, you know, chicken salad wrap and just something like potato salad. And we were talking to the cashier at Walmart, and we always do, and she said that their macaroni salad is really good. I've never tried, because even the one that they've got at Aldi, macaroni salad that you don't make yourself, almost every one I've tried has kind of a funky, not a bad taste, it's kind of a like an aftertaste. Tell me if I'm wrong. I mean, I know somebody else has got to think of the same thing, you know, taste it that way. It's just not really a chemical taste, but just a, I don't know, it's just not right. When you're actually just eating a bite, you can't notice it as much as like when you're right after you're done with a bite. So I won't buy, you know, commercially made macaroni salad. But she claimed this one's not like that. It only has a couple ingredients in it. I'd like to read the ingredients of that one at Aldi and see what in the heck that is they got in there. Probably some kind of preservative or something. It just don't taste right. And coleslaw is the same way. Coleslaw, lots of them have this, I don't know, it's kind of like a burning, a little, not really spice, but something just a little burning kind of for a second each time. And maybe it's just me and all this stuff, but they agreed with me too. So I might just make some macaroni salad. Joy made some that was fabulous a while back. She really did. I might have her make that. Okay, enough about all that. Jokes of the day. One of them is I try to have my videos, my channel, to where it's family friendly. I mean, anybody can watch it and not have to worry, you know, about something said or cuss words. I don't understand why people have a lot of cuss words, you know, in videos. If you know, that's, you know, up to them. But I mean, I've tried to pretty much quit. Even now, you know, if I had something drop on my toe and break it, something might come out of my mouth without me thinking. But I'm trying not to do, not to say any cuss words. There's no use for it, you know. So anyway, I don't agree with this one. You know, I don't think it's something I need to be have on my show. So the other one seems okay. Boss to the new employee: we are very keen on cleanliness. Did you wipe your feet on the mat as you came in? New employee: yes, sir. Boss: we are also keen on truthfulness. There is no mat. Oh. I just wiped my feet on the floor. No, it's not on there. I just put that in. No, yeah, I really did. I did wipe my feet off, but I thought it was a mat, but it's your floor, I guess. Really? I would have said, sir, I didn't see a mat. I would have. He wouldn't have tricked me on that. You know, I'm just saying. Okay, thought of the day is from Dave Barry. You remember him, y'all? Was he the one that was in that night court or something? Was that him or somebody else? Anyway, Dave Barry, if y'all remember him. Not all chemicals are bad. Without hydrogen and oxygen, for example, there would be no way to make water, a vital ingredient in beer. Oh God. He's so worried about beer. Not all chemicals are bad. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that other one. I'm not going to say anything I don't feel right about. Okay, where was this one I saw? Where did it go? Okay, we'll try this one. This looks like it might be a challenge. It's history. Take quiz. Okay, on trivia time today, Archduke Franz Ferdinand was from which country? and it's got a nice picture here. It's kind of dark, but anyway. Okay, France, Germany, Austria, Spain. Okay, I am thinking, just going by the name, France, Germany, Austria, Spain. I'm saying Austria. Might be wrong, but it's right. The name just sounded like an Austria name, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Franz Ferdinand was born in Graz, Austria, the eldest son of Archduke Karl Ludwig of Austria, the younger brother of Franz Joseph and Maximilian, and of his second wife, Princess Maria Annunziata of Bourbon Two Sicilies. Okay, that's enough of all that. Okay. The floppy disk was also known by which name? Y'all remember them? Oh, God, what a pain they were. But that's all we knew, you know. That's all there was. I mean, okay. It was also known by which name? Disking, disk off, diskette, disk on. Okay, I think they were called diskettes. Yeah. A floppy disk or floppy diskette. They're not floppy either. I don't really understand that. There's plastic. It's casually referred to as floppy or a diskette is an obsolescent type of disk storage composed of a thin and flexible disk. Okay, it's flexible, but it's not really floppy. Or of a magnetic storage medium in a square or nearly square plastic enclosure lined with a fabric that removes dust particles from the spinning disk. Pretty technical, huh? What program was enacted in 1933 to put an end to the Great Depression? And they've got, looks like the sculptures, statues of men standing in line. All men wore hats pretty much back then, if y'all have ever noticed. Okay, what put an end to the Great Depression, or what program was enacted in 1933 to put an end to the Great Depression? The New Deal, Operation Overlord, the Marshall Plan, Project Nitro. Nitro? Project Nitro. I remember hearing something about the New Deal, but I don't know if it's in reference to this. Yeah. In the summer of 1932, Franklin D. Roosevelt, governor of New York, was nominated as a presidential candidate of the Democratic Party. In his acceptance speech, Roosevelt addressed the problems of the Depression by telling people that I pledge you, I pledge myself to a new deal for the American people. Okay. What was signed to end World War I? The Treaty of Königsberg, the Treaty of Berlin, the Treaty of Versailles, and Magna Carta. Man, I'm not for sure about this. Magna Carta, isn't that from something like the Middle Ages? That's what I'm thinking. And Berlin. I mean, what? I know Germany was in, you know, of course, World War I, but I think Hitler was just like a soldier or something, if he was even there in that. I want to say the Treaty of Versailles. That's right. And I was thinking, that's in France, I guess. Yeah, I was thinking that's where they did the deal. On June 28, 1919, the Treaty of Versailles was signed at the Palace of Versailles outside Paris, France. That's good enough. Which conflict ended in 1945? Vietnam War, World War II, English Civil War, Korean War. I think everybody's probably going to know this. It's World War II. The final battles of the European theater of World War II, as well as the overall surrender of Nazi Germany to the Allies, took place in early May 1945. What's the name of the space station launched by the Soviet Union in '86? MIR, Mir, MUR, Mir. Mir. Okay, maybe the first one's Mir, MIR, then MUR, Mir. Now, MIR is the first one, then MUR, then MOR, more, and MAR, Mar. Let's launch the Mar. It's time to launch the More, or the Mir. It's Mir, I think, the first one, MIR, yeah. On February 19, 1986, the Soviet Union launched the first module of the Mir space station, called the Mir Base Block or Core Module. That's enough of it. Who was president during the Cuban Missile Crisis of 1962? John F. Kennedy, Lyndon B. Johnson, Dwight Eisenhower, Richard Nixon. Get your missiles out of there. I can't remember. There was something like something like it was said like that. I mean, it was a speech by who? John F. Kennedy. Yep. For 2 weeks in October 1962, the world teetered on the edge of thermonuclear war and the end of civilization as we know it. Earlier that fall, the Soviet Union, under orders from Premier Nikita Khrushchev, began to secretly deploy a nuclear strike force in Cuba, just 90 miles from the United States. That was sad that we let it even get to that point, really. Just goes on and on about it. Who was the 1948 Marshall Plan named after? Marshall Plan. Plan named after William Marshall, George Marshall, Marshall Evans, Marshall Fields. For some reason, I don't know this, but for some reason, unless I've heard it before, I might be wrong, William Marshall. Nope, it's George Marshall. On April 3, 1948, President Truman signed the Economic Recovery Act of 1948. It became known as the Marshall Plan, named for Secretary of State George Marshall, who in 1947 proposed that the United States provide economic assistance to restore the economic infrastructure of post-war Europe. Okay, I got 7 right and 1 wrong. I got 2 more to go. After World War I, financial restitution was demanded from which country? France, Germany. This was after World War I. France, Germany, Spain, Netherlands. Okay. I don't know if you would be asking financial restitution from France or Spain, because they got, I think they got pretty much whooped up on, I've got to say Germany, because it's not going to be Netherlands. Right. Allied visitors took a punitive approach to Germany at the end of World War I. Intense negotiation resulted in the Treaty of Versailles, a war guilt clause, which identified Germany as the sole responsible party for the war and forced it to pay reparations. Let's see. To the tune of 132 billion gold marks, or about 269 billion today. Man, is it worth it? I mean, really, is it worth it at all? Next question, one more. Where did a famous wall come down in 1989? I think everybody will know this. Maybe if you're young, you might not. If you were born after this, after 89. Berlin, Rome, London, Paris. And I imagine these are the people. There was like a million, I don't know how many people were there when they actually did this. which, you know, that would have been the place to be, I mean. But it was Berlin, the Berlin Wall. On the night of 9 November 1989, people gathered along the checkpoints of the Berlin Wall. After 30 years of separation, West and East Germans were to coexist without enduring strict border controls. And that was so ignorant anyway, wasn't it? I mean, having people get killed just trying to see their relatives or something, I mean, and just, you know, why? It didn't make sense at all, really. So I ended up with 9-1 today. I hope y'all did good. You know, history is one of my, or was one of my favorite subjects all through school. So I'm, you know, I know quite a bit. I mean, I'll just say I know quite a bit. I'm proud of it that I know, you know, can remember the stuff that I learned in high school. Seems like I can remember stuff from high school better than I can, you know, a week ago for some reason. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed today's trivia time and morning coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, check out Out and About with Mike and Joy later on. We went to Walmart and back. And have a great day, and God bless.